Hello everyone, thank you for joining us for our latest digital forensic tool spotlight. Today we're going to learn more about Hancom WITH and their MD series of digital forensic tools. As some of you know, we had intended this to be a webinar, but we experienced some technical difficulties at the beginning of the presentation. So today we'll be hearing from Global Account Manager Shawn Kim and Managing Director Forensic Business Jessie Jun as they give us an overview of Hancom WITH and discuss what's new in their suite of digital forensic tools. If you're interested in learning more about any of the Hancom products, please click the link in the description below. If you'd like to be notified of future digital forensic spotlights and webinars, please follow us on your favorite social media platform or subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you have any feedback for us about this presentation, please leave a comment below. Thanks again for joining us, and we hope you enjoy the presentation.
Hello, everyone. My name is Shawn Kim, and I'm from the Hancom WITH, and I'm in charge of the global sales as a global account manager. So today, I will introduce briefly about our company first. Then, for the next sessions, our managing director, Jessie Jun, will cover our strengths of our forensic solutions, MD series, and also a little bit of our new features that we have added recently with some roadmaps, what we are planning to do for this year. So, okay, so let me start my sessions, which is recorded sessions from the beginning. So our company is called Hancom WITH, and we are one of the affiliate company of Hancom Software Corporation. We are based in Korea, and we have around 130 staffs in total, and we make the 23 million revenue for every years, and we have 3 large business area that we are learning for. But today I will focus only about the mobile forensic business area. So if we see the more in detail about the forensic business, we have more than 16 years experience only in this single field for the mobile forensic. And we have supported more than 34,000 phones with our own technology and solution to our customers. And also we can support more than 15,000 models in both the all global manufacturers models, and we can support 1,500 apps in both Android and iOS applications. And so far, we support around 150 global agencies across the whole world. So this is the products and services and packages that we are trying to propose and provide to our customer, of course, through our partner channels. And here, the first thing I'd like to talk about our product MD series. So what we're trying to do with our product ranges MD series is aiming for the total mobile and digital forensic products that can cover from the very beginning till the end of whole mobile forensic investigations. So I will cover a little bit details about after these slides about our products. So in order to support, provide this product itself, the software, and also hardware, we do have services and also training and certification courses as well. So if I talk more about the training certification courses, these training courses are all modularizable and also can be customized. So it depends on the customer's demands and the understanding of the levels. Then we can customize for their demands. And it goes exactly same for the mobile and digital forensic services we propose. So if there is a case and if there is any support that you may or that our customer may need, we can support them for not only for the mobile forensic, but we can support computers and video forensic documentation, and not only these areas, but also the new forensic areas like IoT forensics and e-discovery and smart TV, etc., etc. And lastly, combined with all our products and services and our know-how, and even if including our hardware solutions, we can propose and we can help our customer to build one complete suite of lab solution for digital forensic. So which means our customer do not need to source any other solutions or any other sources from the other companies and other countries, which make the more much straightforward for your procurement, the process, and also better for the better for the end users understanding of the tools. So MD series again, as I told, this is the total mobile and digital forensic product lineup. And for this lineup, it doesn't include only the software, but it also has the hardware to support our software, especially the extraction wise. So, and combining this software and hardware, we have a wide ranges of the digital forensic software and also logged packaging tool together for the on-spot investigation. So this is kind of the one we are trying to be with our MD series. So as you can see, for the whole process of the investigation, we can cover only with our solution MD series. So once you get the evidence, the mobile phone, till you get the report, all you need is our solutions MD series, software, and the hardware. So now I will cover the more about our competitiveness, that why you need to choose the Hancom WITH solutions MD series, not like the others. So what we can say about our extraction capability, we are very specialized in Asian manufacturers' device and diverse apps popular in Asia. Well, you may have question about why it is the competitiveness. Well, simply, we are based in the South Korea, and which means we are more exposed to some chances to study more about the Samsung and LG phones, which are of course apparently from the Korea, and we have a technical relation, some partner relationship with our Chinese partner, that we have a more chance and more know-how about this Chinese in-housing and also the OEM phones that manufactured by the global manufacturers from the China, like the Huawei, Xiaomi, Oppo, Vivo. And these devices, well, mostly about the Android base, but these devices are getting more popular, not only in the Asia, but also for the global wise as well. And not only the phone itself, we can probably say that we have a world-leading physical extraction capability to cover not only the smartphone, it can also cover feature phones, and in these, well, especially for these days, like the smart speakers, IoT devices, and also drone, and even can extract and analyze data from the smart TV. Recently, we actually had some case with the smart TV last year from our customer in Asia, like the Singapore, and we actually found that some data and some trackable information about the data which is stored in this device that we can actually submit to the court, can be used for the evidence. Like this, using our software and hardware, this capability, you can cover water, flame, and physical damage device, and drone, smartphone speakers, and smart TV forensic. And again, well, we'd like to emphasize again for these new digital forensics that we are not only focusing on the mobile wise, and we are still aggressively invest on this kind of new digital forensic area. And especially for the next generation, we are really focusing on to make the movement for the vehicle forensics. For the certification and training course, we have a rich experience with global national agencies. And again, these are modularizable courses, which means it's customizable based on the customer's demands and understanding. And especially we have a very in-depth curriculum for advanced analyzer and physical extraction. Well, for the physical extraction, we have our own product. So of course there has to be some more in-depth the curriculums for this area. And also for the advanced analyzer, this will covers the more advanced in-depth understanding about SQLite and file system structures, and also even you can study more about the scripting that since our MD-RED analyzing modules, the software has inbuilt Python script. So this will hugely help our customers to make some distinction for their analytic capability. And this is our references for both Glover and our domestic market. So for the Glover references, as you can see, there are a lot from the UK at this moment. So I can say that all of counterterrorism unit and policing units, most of them are using our products. And also not only in the UK, France, Portugal, Spain, and Germany, and the other areas as well in all over of course, Poland. They're all using our tools, and it start to expanding its area to the other the parts of the Europes. And of course, in Asia-wise, we also help them to build one complete mobile forensic lab using with our software and the hardware. So you can see some references, especially from the India and the Singapore. There is some success story that I can explain some distinctions of our technologies wise. So about 2 years ago, there was a case from the UK West Midlands counterterrorism unit, and there was a phone which was the Galaxy S7 Edge, and actually it was locked by the Samsung security startup. So, well, without knowing the password, there is nothing we can do since it's blocked by is boot level. So what clients actually tried is they have tried UFED premium services, and all other companies try up to the 6-pin digits, but actually all those trials turns out to be failed. So our partner in the UK, they knew about our capability for the Samsung devices, and what we tried is with the ENG file image we applied random numbers up to 6-pin digit. Of course, we have applied our know-how about how to avoid protection of the default all the pin password and the pin code. So that could be the bypassed by our know-how, and we actually succeeded it to unlock in 8 minutes. So you can see the image I added on this slide. So starting from this, the very unique case we helped for, luckily we could get some awards from the UK ICDDF in special recognition sectors, and it helped us the outstanding international collaboration in a complex digital investigation awards, and also increased the demands of the advanced unlock services from all global agencies. And not only the software, and again, as we have the hardware, and also we have a know-how and experience for the lab solution as well. This is the one case study that you can find from the Korean Military Power Administration. So what we can do is not only software and the mobile forensic hardware, we can support our customer to build one complete lab for this. So thank you for your attention so far about my sessions. So I will pass my sessions to the Jesse, and he will introduce about our capability in more detail, and also will share our roadmap and the new features. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Jesse Jun. I am working as a managing director of forensic business division at Hancom WITH. Today's topic of my session is what's new on MD series. I hope this session can show you the latest new features of our main product. MD series are the complete set of mobile and digital forensic solutions. And the Next and Red is our flagship mobile forensic software. And the Live is an on-site mobile forensic software, which is very useful in the field. And the Cloud is a new digital forensic software to collect data from the cloud service, assisting mobile device investigation. MD Video is an all-in-one video investigation software. It can support delay, replay, convert, recover analytics, and image enhancement. We also have hardware products for JTAG, chip-off, and memory removal works. As a package kit for each purpose, we have MD Rugged package, MD Portable, and MD Academy package. All these are our MD series product lineups. I will go over from MD Next, the extraction software, which is always get the attention of the professional investigators from all over the world. The latest version is now 1.89.8. I'm about to explain some critical and unique extraction features in this version. The first new extraction method is Bootloader Pro. Bootloader Pro is a physical extraction for Samsung Exynos S9, Note 9, A6, A7, J6 series of Android 10 with latest patch version. Its significant advantage is that you can bypass the password and decrypt secure folder at one trial without screen unlocking. At this release, we added 10 more J6 models and 3 more Note 9 models, as seen in this slide. Our Bootloader method has 3 types: Bootloader Pro, Bootloader Anylock Bypass, and the original Bootloader. Utility of unlock relock is based on Bootloader Anylock Bypass method. So if you have Samsung phones with Android 9, but you cannot read secure folder, but you can upgrade Android up to 10, you may have some possibility to read secure folder data if it's so crucial to the case. And when you select some models, you have to see the version carefully before applying Bootloader method. You have to choose the right method, the highest with the highest possibility. The next method was to pay attention is a full Filesystem for Android 10 and 9 FBE. This method can support Samsung S10 Note 10 with the latest patch. Secure folder encrypted SD card also can be detected and decrypted during the extraction. The supported model just as seen in this slide. 28 devices of Galaxy A10, A40, A50, S10, and Note 10 are listed. And each extraction button you can see in the screenshot. It describes the support of Android versions 9 and 10. And its implementation was done from Android 10, and now we extended its application to Android version 9. As you may know, FB decryption is quite difficult during the analysis because if you don't know its architecture to decrypt it and how to find out the password, it's not easy. So in our tool, MDNext is doing during its extraction by emulating its decrypting process and finding out how to decrypt the, the FBE encryption. So as you don't decrypt the secure folder during analysis, you may try another tool, analysis tool with our extraction image or folders. In this slide, you can see when the secure folder is decrypted and parsed in MDRED, our analysis tool, you may find the secure folder name as 150. This is the name for secure folder decrypted. The next Samsung physical extraction method is called ADB Pro 4. This method can be applied to Android version 9, so security patch level August 2019. Unlike Bootloader, all ADB Pro method needs screen unlocking to enable ADB debug or MTP options. It can work at both Exynos and Qualcomm chipset in Samsung S series 7, 8, 8 Plus, Note 9, A5 series. You can find newly added model names of 17 Note 9 models and the 6 A5 models. As you can see in this option, you can include the secure folder decryption or encrypted SD card decryption option when you select the partition of the phone. The next method is ADB Pro 5 for 3 kinds of MTK chipset, MT816X, 817X, and MT67XS. Its security patch level is March 2020 or Android version 9. It supports more than 140 models of 23 global manufacturers. We are adding more models on this chipset. The next is iOS Checkmate 8 full file system extraction. At this version, we added iOS 14 support. iPhone 6s, SE, 7, 8, and X are now applicable. iPhone 5s and 6 are not included yet, but we are still researching it. In each iPhone model, if you select one, you can see 4 buttons: iOS backup, full file system with agent, full file system on Checkmate 8, and Yuxin. Checkmate 8 is the most recommended till now. This is our real demo screenshot. When you extracting iPhone 6s, you can see this kind of screen in the phone. And this is done by our jailbreaking agent during our extraction procedure. The next extraction method is Android Live method, and its name is App Downgrade. When you click the MDNext help menu, we can see new list of few app downgrade list, which can show all the app names and package name and the version. which are available with our downgrade method. This shows all the information you need when you try out app downgrade method. App downgrade has a quite complicated process and some limited conditions for each case, depending on apps, device manufacturer, and Android version. You need to read each different guide carefully at each step. We supply some install package with the MDNext program to restore downgraded apps to the original version. This restoration procedure is also included in the product. Now I mentioned all new extraction feature, and I want to summarize its extraction feature of MDNext at this slide. The first is Android extraction. We have three primary physical ways: Bootloader ADB Pro custom image, which has its sub-branches. When I talk about bootloader, we have three options: normal, original bootloader, bootloader any-lock bypass, and bootloader Pro. Each has its own purpose for each model and for its version. You have to carefully select one. And ADB Pro method is exploiting its vulnerability of OS or kernel or device itself. In this sub-branches, we have from T1 to T5. I explained the T4 and T5 in my slide. And if you see, its Nox decrypt method is included in T4, which is for Samsung series. Also, Bootloader Pro can decrypt Nox. That's a common. And full file system extraction, we have explained Samsung Galaxy S10 series with FB decryption, including Nox. That's the first version of our full file system. And Android Live, we have several extraction protocol. Manufacturers backup protocol like a Samsung Switch or Huawei High Suite, and standard ADB backup, our own local backup method. And finally, we added app downgrade method. All these are mixed up for each device models. And we are using the optimized and combined methodology on each models. This slide can outline the whole Android extraction methodology we are using in MDNext. About iOS extraction, we also have three types: physical, full file system, and logical. But for the physical, we are still researching it, and it's not easy to implement the latest model. For full file system, we recently added Checkmate 8 up to iOS version 14 support. For the logical, we have iOS backup protocol and machine extraction method. It's very common for every players. Next product is MDRED, our analysis software. Its version is now v3.6.20. The key features I want to focus is secure messenger analysis, which are very important recently because most of the messengers are strengthened its privacy levels and security features, so it's not easy to decrypt or decoding it. Like a Signal, Telegram, Discord, while Recoming, it has its own encryption methodology inside. We have to study its architecture, and we have to research how to decrypt the text. We are updating this analysis script for secure messengers every week after rewriting and testing when the change is detected from our app detection systems. This is a quite important research work from our analysis teams. This table can show the summary of analysis in different conditions, from physical method to the logical latest Android version 10. When MDRED has analyzed physical image of Android or full file system of iOS, most of the data can be recovered and decrypted, as you seen in the table. There are many circles. But when it comes to Android Live OS version 9, there is some limitation, like a WeComMe and Telegram. But the worse, when it goes up Android version 10, we have much limits. So to keep the level of data, we are adding app downgrade method to Android version 10. So some Android apps we successfully recover the data. Next feature is multimedia filtering. We enhanced this multimedia filter with attribute path file size filters, and its filter tab is shown with the visualized option tab, and its powerful filter can reduce the time to find out the evidence multimedia file. The next feature is our viewer program MD Explorer. Its version 1.0.4 is now released with MDRED. It has two optional exporting formats. One is ADB file, our own combined multimedia format, and also we can select individual multimedia export, because sometimes you have to import this data files and folder to the other program. This is very useful. Its visualized viewers are all renewed at this version and with faster and rich features. It has gallery view and timeline view and map view, message visualization views, like MDRED visualized viewers. Tagging work is essential to review the case and to make a report. Its tag management feature is enhanced at this version. You can make a tag group, and you can reuse the tag. And the tag is very useful to collect the evidence data. The other new feature I summarized in this slide, you can analyze UPath physical image DAR file, and we can pass Apple Filesystem API pass, and we can analyze the virtual system app Parallel Space Pro, which can have dual apps inside with multiple accounts. Sometimes it should be analyzed when the data is installed in the inner apps. This is all about MDRED, and I will go over to on-site tool MDRI. Its version is 3.3.17. The performance of iOS extraction is much enhanced by over 50% at this version. That's a big change. Also, we have a new feature, extraction only mode. This mode is useful when the time is not sufficient and frontline officer has no right to read the data or don't need to analyze the data. It's very useful. And app downgrade method is also in the same manner added to MD-Live like MD-Next. Another new feature is hash set verification. Users can import their own predefined hash set DB as a form of XML or XLS file. When MD-Live runs as hash verification option enabled, you can quickly find out its same hash values of the pawns compared to hash database. This feature is commonly used by our European customer to identify some terrorist or some suspect, comparing its files from the pawns. Next feature of MD-Live is device log analyzer. Android device log named logcat has many meaningful artifacts like app usage, user activity, and phone access history. The past log can be filtered and searched by keywords. If you are looking for evidence of taking a photo, which is just before the driver has used before the car accident, you can filter out in our log custom activity filter. Next product is MD Cloud. It's a new product for cloud extraction and analyzer. It supports many global cloud services. As you can see in the left menu, there are many cloud services and email services and Twitter and Tumblr, Telegram messengers we are supporting now. And IoT services, we added Google Home and SmartThing Cloud. Also, Google Takeout is included. It's very useful to track of the user for a long time. The new feature we added is the authentication, two-factor authentication method. We added capture and other authentication method of service. And we added integration feature with MD-Red. When MD-Red has some credential file inside the phone, we can export this credential as a file, and MD Cloud can reuse this credential to collect data from the cloud. That's the integration point. Next feature is a web crawler. It can be collect website data directly using our crawler. And I mentioned about cloud home IoT cloud support. The last product is MD Video. Unlike its mobile forensic tool, it has many different features inside. MD Video can be used to recover, replay the video data from the DVR and CCTV and home camera, drone camera. Many cameras in our life can be analyzed using our tool MD Video. And it has different modules inside, which are very useful for investigation of video in analytical point of view. The first feature of analytics is detecting and categorization of object. When it internally plays the video, it can detect predefined object types. Over 80 types are predefined now. We are adding more and more categories now. And after detection, we can use a filtering feature. When the video in this screenshot, you can see target area selected by mouse looks like a #1 lane of the car road. And if you want to find out red cars passing by this lane, you can select color red, and then you can see the filtered object, which has passed by the first lane and with red colors. That's the second feature of analytics part. The third one is video adjustment and enhancement feature. When it's not enough for the human eye to see clearly, we can adjust its brightness, contrast, and color, or we can resharpen and reduce the noise to see clearly. This is video enhancement, not image itself. And next feature is image enhancement. We can stop at some frame to see in detail its image. We can capture it, and you can click the advanced image enhancement modules, and then we can crop some area to rotate or reverse, and we can add the super resolution feature, and we can transform as its own purpose. In this screenshot, this is my car plate taken by my iPhones, and I cropped the plate part and modified it to see my car plate number clearly. It's now clearly can be seen. The last ported is 3482. That's my car. This is the last feature of MD video analytics part, and we successfully implemented each feature for analytic purpose. So our tool MD videos now can be used as recovery and analytics at the same time. This is a big change of our video tools. Okay, I finished the review of release notes this month, and this last slide can show what's coming next version. We will add more Nokia Windows Phone models in coming MD Next, and we will add new model list into our help menu. And in our MD Red version, we will update iOS 14 analysis updates by adding more scripts to reflect its change of iOS version. And we will add TomTom Messenger, which is very famous in Asian countries or European countries. In MD Cloud, we will add WhatsApp cloud service, and for the Telegram, we will release PC agent to collect credentials from the PC. For MD Video, we are preparing for launching of appliance version MD Video Hyper to accelerate its detection speed or the other machine learning based functions. We will release high performance workstation with a GPU multi-core cards and laptops. That's MD Video Hyper. And we will release its compatibility list with GPU chipset and card for our customers' reference. The last one is not product, it's a tool commonly installed with our all products MD Updater. Its main change will be license management. You can see its license status and SMS status when you launch this program. or you can request another demo period using a request feature, and you can adapt its demo trial into MD updater if you are using trials. That is a big change of our MD auto updater, MD updater programs. Okay, this is all I prepared today as my session, and I much appreciate your long attention to my session. My English is not so good, but I tried my best to explain briefly. I hope we can set up a new live demo webinar sooner or later. If you have any questions about today's session, or if you want to try out our tools, please contact our partner. Thanks again, all audience. See you next time. Bye-bye.